Hey, y'all, gravity, any evening above ground, live it. Guess who's back? I'm back. I'm fully fleshed out. Pause. I am happy. I am energized, re energized. I ain't shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's only on Mondays. But anyway, we back. We back in front of the good computer because whoever has a Mac, you are the Antichrist. But that's okay. We here for it. We are very inclusive here at Beyond Borders Media. And we're going to be so inclusive tonight that we are going to make MAGA the centerpiece of this show, along with Kamami. That's right, because Kamami has gotten some dollars in her pocket and some fresh faces supporting her, and she's taken to the sledgehammer of MAGA. And I like it. And I like it a lot. You know why I like it? Because MAGA is retarded. MAGA sits up here all day talking about the wrong issues because they don't want to go outside and talk about the real issues because they have no answers for it. That is correct, family. MAGA, instead of talking about the issues, they're talking about Kamami and her record. Newsflash, people, we've done that already. They don't want to hear that again. They want to hear solutions. They want to hear policy. People's pockets are still broke after 3 years. How are you going to fix that? That's what we want to hear. Come on. MAGA, it can't be that hard. Pause. But we're going to see, because it's been a week. I've been looking. I've been lurking. We saw the live streams. You guys participate in the live streams. Again, thank you for running those numbers up. They couldn't even sell me their man. Maybe they'll come here tonight and they'll sell it. But before we get into that, let's see who's in the building. We're going to have fun tonight. DSA1, hello. Charles Gibson, hello. Carlton Way, hello. Wallow J, hello. And Wallow J, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Again, it is 99 cents. Helps me reinvest back in the platform, buy toys and clothes for the baby. And for those who do let us know that how long you've been a member, or you become a member, or give a super chat or super sticker, we tell you how much of a blessing that is. And you get this here. That's right. God inside me. Still a wild name, but good evening to you, sir. Miss Nisi, hello. Yes, we are home safely, no accidents. The car was beautiful, got back in one piece. And, capitalism rules. Thank you for that. Reparations Nation, hello. No Satch, hello. Old Grandma, hello. SD Johnson, hello. Kelvin Black, hello. Mustang Crazy, hello. Caesar McCarthy, hello. Reparations Nation, thank you for letting us know you've been a member for 2 months. That's a blessing. And you get this here. Shakur Burton, hello. Bert, hello. And I believe that's everybody. I believe. Yes, that is everybody. And for those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comments, good evening. Okay, MAGA, let's start out this way. You guys are crap. C-R-A-P. You guys are crap. And you guys are such crap that you're going to lose your man this election. And you ain't going to have anybody else to blame but yourself. Because, again, you guys don't keep it on the issues. You keep it on the dumb things. Yes, MAGA, we've already exposed that she's a Jamaican Indian Brahmin. We've already done this. We've exposed that her father's never come outside and said that he was black. We've exposed this. We've exposed the fact that she has a terrible record as AG, even though people want to go up there and put up her stuff as AG and conveniently leave things out. But, you know, that's what they do. We understand both sides do it. We understand her role as DA. We're leaving Willie Brown out of this right now. We understand. We understand what she has done in the Senate. And all you that want to run up in Twitter spaces and talk about, oh, y'all need to vote for Kamala because she's black. Okay, wonderful. How many politicians have you voted that are black and done nothing? By the way, since I got to say it again, Kamala is the tiebreaker vote in the Senate. When they drop this biblical crime bill on the country, if she don't make president, she's still going to be in the Senate. She can go back. She's going to have sway. They will make sure to pass that bill. Yeah. Guess what? Remember also what I said? It's going to get down to a 4-4 vote. Who's going to be the tiebreaker? That's right. Yas Ketanji. And you would think that her being Jamaican, but y'all call her black, she's going to run around and say, you know what, this ain't cool. We can't do this. This is unconstitutional. She's going to vote for that. And there's going to be a biblical crime bill dropped on this country. What are you going to do then? You're going to tell us, oh, she should have done that because she was black, or she shouldn't have done that because she was black? That's what you're going to tell us, right? Okay. We'll make sure to listen to you when they loan you up in the van for you jaywalking. By the way, free Dexter Taylor. But let's see how MAGA's been crashing out. How they been looking the last couple weeks? How they been looking? Because we gonna have fun tonight. Because Trump out here lying as usual. Trump out here talking about the I word. Okay. Come here, Trump. Meet me. You gotta have a conversation. And yeah. But cousins, I understand. But before we do that, we have to do the house cleaning. So let's get to the house cleaning.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose, such as criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
So old Trumpy Trump decided to go to rallies again. Okay, great, wonderful. But he said something particular that we all should be listening to, especially in the wake of Miss Sonia Massey's unfortunate. They ended her life short for no reason. But okay. What did you say, Trump? Go ahead.
That we're going to give immunity to police so they can do their job. I'm giving federal immunity to police officers so they can do their job.
Oh. Now, again, we've covered him saying this already, but I just wanted y'all to hear him say it. And that was in Minnesota. He went to Wisconsin as well, another swing state. What did he say?
We're going to give our police their power back, and we're going to give them immunity from prosecution. So they're not prosecuted for doing their job. We're going to give our police their power back, and we're going to give them immunity from prosecution. So they're not prosecuted for doing their job.
They're not prosecuted for doing their job. Huh. Carlton Way, I've been telling them about that crime bill since 2022. That shit is coming. It was already in the foundation was already laid in their infrastructure bill, but people didn't want to go read it. They lied to you and tell you they read all 922 pages. How the hell did you miss that? And when I brought it up, you told me that I was lying about that little caveat in there. But okay. Federal immunity. That means if you try to go to the Supreme Court with it, they're going to reject it because they have immunity. We done told y'all they're going to try to federalize these cops. Myself and Beatzilla 2 years ago told y'all. Now, we had a little disagreement on this, but respect to the brother. I told him they were going to put that Capitol Police outside. Those are Fed cops. Why not make all cops federal or linked to federal, not just in special task force? Why not just do that? But, let them tell it. Yes, Patrick Tyler, both sides are in on it. That's why we say we vote the couch. Get rid of all of them. Everybody got to go. Fuck them. That's right, I said it. Screw them. But, they out here. They try to tell you that it's cool. There's ain't nothing to see here. This is what they tell us. Ain't nothing to see here. I'll play one more time just so because, they're going to tell you that we took his words out of context. Okay.
We're going to give our police their power back, and we're going to give them immunity from prosecution. So they're not prosecuted for doing their job.
There you go. Hey, again, you want to vote for 45? That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Just know, if he wins, this is going to be one of his byproducts. I get it. Politics is a dirty game. We done told y'all this. This here, that got to be a deal breaker, though. We got 3 months. We need to get to Marcel. He need to get to Darryl Scott and tell that man he better reverse course on that. Motherfuckers will stay inside. You talking about you going to give them race soldiers full immunity? And you just, matter of fact, sir, Dr. Scott, you said something about Sonia Massey. Yes, you did. I need you to go tell your man you can't do this. You can't say this. Don't say this. But they'll let them tell it. This is okay. This is okay. Interesting. So there's that. What else did MAGA do this week? Well, they went to the news. Yes, they did. They went to the news and decided we gonna call Kamami what? The original Hawk Tuah girl. Yes, they did. Yes, they did, baby. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They said that shit. Maybe you missed it. But if you have social media, you saw it. They said that shit.
Yeah, and then there's the DEI press secretary telling you that the DEI vice president is the future of the party here. And so the future looks kind of dim for the Democrats here.
A dumbass. Maybe I'm gonna help you, because again, maybe it's the non-FBA in me. I'm kind of helping the Kardashians. Mr. Kardashian, you're a DEI hire. Man, you didn't know that. You're a DEI hire, just like this woman right here. This vanilla Wendy's chick right here. She's a DEI hire. Because you this haircut already right there, that's diversity and equity and inclusion. That right there. You look like Duke Nukem before the accident. That's what you look like. And Fox News, they don't discriminate. They bring everybody except AAPI. For some odd reason, they don't hire AAPI to be on TV. I don't know why they don't do that. Not taking shots, just making observations. Sir, you're a DEI hire because there's no way in the world that you are the only person on this stage that does not have a suit jacket. You're the only one. They loved your DEI self so much, they let you on the stage with that American flag tie. They love you so much. You got that Casio watch on, they love you so much. But continue, sir.
But this is no shocker either. Kamala Harris, she's the original.
They love you so much as a DEI hire. You screwed up this woman's name. Now we call her Kamami, but we know her real name, but we still call her Kamami over here. But you went and messed up her name entirely. So they have to let the low educated pundits on the stage, to make sure they adhere to their DEI requirements. Don't get it misconstrued. Fox News has a DEI section. Yes, they do. Continue.
Hawk Tua girl. That's the way she got where she is. And the party's going downhill if it's in her.
Right. The original Hawk Tua girl. Wonderful. Because you have conservatives and Republicans that are Hawk Tuing right now. And one of their favorite places of the Hawk Tua is in movie theaters. Yes. And we all know what I'm talking about. But that's all right. We don't want to go bring up them stories of y'all at these conferences. We don't want to do that. Because that'd be wrong. That would be wrong. Y'all Hawk Tua on these dogs. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. We already there, so screw it.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
I mean, can we just keep it all the way funky? Y'all out here Hawk Tuing on your dogs. I need that explained to me one time. Why would you do that to the family pet? I'm just saying. Sir, you look like you wink at your dog when it goes home and he run like hell. He know what time it is. I'm just saying. You out here with this Hawkeye inspired haircut. I'm just trying to figure something out. I don't mean his dog is screaming out. Y'all hear the sound? His dog is screaming out. Somebody can help this man. Help the doggy. Help the doggy. The doggy out here crying. I'm just saying. Now I ain't caping for Kamami. I'm just trying to tell you a story. Y'all shouldn't be playing Hawk to a girl. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah, that's how we sound after. That's how you and the dog sound after a session. I'm just saying. Well, we're not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. All right. And you think that was all MAGA said? Hell no. Guess what else MAGA said? They went after the sororities. Yes, they did. They called the AKAs a colored sorority. Woo! Nasty work. By the way, would that extend to the white ones? Because white's a color. Last I checked. I'm just saying.
The most recent decision, already you got a question. She will not show up.
Not AKAs, the Zeta Phi. You call them a colored sorority.
For the Prime Minister's joint session of Congress today. She'd rather address in the summer a sorority, a colored sorority.
A colored sorority. Now, they ran on X and said that's not what he said. What else could we glean from this? We'll play it again.
Already you got a question. She will not show up for the Prime Minister's joint session of Congress today. She'd rather address in the summer a sorority, a colored sorority.
What were you trying to say, sir? You said, I never used that word in my life. You never said the phrase colored pencil. Huh? You see how they lie? Oh, y'all didn't see it. I've never used that word in my life. So this man said he's never said colored paper, colored pencils, colored in the lines. Colored me crazy. None of this. He's never said that word. He said it. I've never used the word colored in my life. After speaking with Fox News, Eugene Danielson posted that he's going to take Brian and his team at their word. Right. Okay. Okay, dude. Play you. Oh, wait, this is just a picture? Well, that sucks. Okay. That's just a picture. All right. But he said that. Colored. Colored. All right. Colored. You listened to it and it was college. We all know sororities in college. Why would you say that? A college sorority. What other sorority was there? Patrick, I'm don't nobody block him. Okay. All right. Okay. Explain to me why a Jamaican Indian vice president would go talk to a white sorority named Zeta Phi Beta. Where is Zeta Phi Beta ever white? The entire news segment was about that. Number one. Number two, she didn't specify what college she was going to. Last I checked. I'll check again. But it didn't say she was going to a college. They were meeting in Indianapolis. They were having, I think, a conference. So what college was he referring to? I need this answered, Patrick. I'm not mad at you. I just want you to explain this. I'm going to give you time because the Troubleman twins are in the building. The Troubleman twins are in the building. Okay, you had your time. I need you to explain to me, Patrick Tyler, what college he was trying to refer to. I need that answered. Hmm. Convention. Was he trying to say convention sorority? That makes no sense. I need this answered, Patrick Tyler. Come here. I need this answered. No, old grandma. She was talking specifically to Zeta Phi Beta. We all heard this man say it. We'll play it again. We all heard him say it. We're not caping for these people now. They're in, sir, Patrick Tyler. They have spent the last 2 weeks going in on this woman past what she's been doing or not been doing. They specifically attacked her because she's non-white. We're not doing this. I'm not caping for Command Me. I am trying to tell you a story. We're not doing this. We're not going to give them a pass on this. It's too late in the election cycle to be giving them passes on this. MAGA has, for the last 6 weeks, showed you exactly who they are and why they are poised to lose if they don't do a massive turnaround in the next 8 weeks. So I need you to tell me, do not leave, because you look like you left. I need you to explain to me how you derive college from colored. I need this explained to me. I understand they're racist, but again, we have to be careful because this is what they do. They say something and then try to come back to us and tell us that's not what they said. We got to be careful with this. It's just like that white reporter when Kobe died and she said, oh, I was saying, we knew she wanted to say the N-word, but she said, oh, I said Nakers. Okay, that you look like you were about to say the N-word. No. You could have picked any other word in the world. You pick one as close to the N word. So once again, just to summarize, he did not say college. He said colored. There was no college that she went to. She went to Indianapolis for their convention. You said his accent. I didn't hear an accent. We'll play it again, but I didn't hear an accent. But we'll look. Because why would she? She was going to talk to him the next day. Why would she go there? I know she's a member of the Senate, but she doesn't need to see him twice. She literally sat down with him the next day. But you know, this is Fox News. No, because if she needs to get their votes and get the Divine Nine right, she needs to go talk to them. I don't hear the accent, but maybe you hear it. Okay, cool. We'll defer to you. Still, he went and said colored. There's no reason for him to say colored. He could have just said sorority and kept it moving. But then again, we move on. MAGA's crashing out again. You know why? Because they did something that I typically do. That's right. They've trolled MAGA. They trolled MAGA. And it's actually very smart the way they did it. So let's take a look at that.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Now, this account that we're going to look at is called Kamala HQ. It says providing context. Got over 1 million followers. And this is on the heels, no pun intended, of Kamala getting 250,000 new followers after she became the presumptive nominee. That's not crowned. But there's that. And this is also the same account who went on True Social and made an account, and MAGA actually let them do it and put out a push notification that they did it and didn't get rid of the account. So for those who try to tell us that they both hate each other, why would they allow that? Cool. We got all those caveats, right? Cool. Here we go. Marcella Graham, here we go. Is there a difference between saying people of color and colored people, whether you said it or not? We are still voting for the couch so they can feel that ish all they want. That's fine. There is a difference, though. There is. People of color is for them to include everybody that's non-white into the same category. When they say colored people, they're specifically referring to y'all. See, everybody's people of color when it's time to stand up against some BS. But when it becomes specific tangibles, y'all become the colored folk. Because remember, all them other groups love to say that they white or white adjacent. Okay, Patrick, I would suggest you look at the polls and the numbers from 2016 and 2020 and tell me if that was 90%. On the Democrat side, I want you to go look for me. Go look at those two numbers right quick. Tell me if that's 90%. But back to Kamala HQ. So this was a post I saw yesterday. It says, Trump, I didn't cut Social Security. Remember? Fact check. Trump introduced a budget to cut Social Security and Medicare every single year he was in office. The reason it didn't happen was because Democrats stopped it. Right?
Remember, I was the one that didn't. I will not cut 1 penny from Social Security or Medicare, and I didn't. Remember, I was the one that didn't.
Now, they took his speech at Turning Point Action, their little BS conference down there in Florida, and put this up there. Now, this is ingenious because what they've been doing for the last 4 days, I want to say, since I became aware of them, They've been taking Trump clips, no context, and then writing a caption and been pissing these conservatives off, boy. I ain't never seen this. This was beautiful. So this was another one. Crime is down under Joe Biden. Crime is up under Donald Trump. I don't know how often that gets reported on this network, but if you're watching this at home, do yourself a favor, look up the data. Why would America want to go back to the higher crime that we experienced under Donald Trump? Nasty work. That's nasty work. I see what they did there, but that's nasty work. Look, they're in here triggered. Woo! They are triggered. Listen, if she picks Booty Judge, Lord, JD Vance is gonna be in hell, boy. Cause MAGA gonna sit up there and try to have him go outside and go in on LGBTQ, and he gonna keep it on the issue. They ain't gonna like that. They already don't like him, but trigger him, right? We keep going. There was another one. Let's see. Here we go.
Foundation for 50 years. And I want to thank especially Kevin Roberts and all of the Heritage Foundation for 50 years of incredible work on conservative policy. The old.
So they put up that clip, right? They put this caption. Unearthed video. JD Vance thanks Project 2025 leaders for their incredible work of creating a plan for Trump to ban abortion nationwide, cut Social Security. Now, in 9 seconds, did JD Vance say anything of that? All he said is thank you to the Heritage Foundation for 50 years of conservative policy. That's all he said.
Fame, and I want to thank.
Now, this was an hour ago. Triggered. Look at it. They're triggered. Look. So the liberals coming in here defending them, defending Command Me, and the conservatives are triggered. Look. All the bot accounts and all these accounts that just sit there and tweet anti-American BS all day. Triggered. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, MAGA. Y'all don't even realize. Oh my God. This family, you're getting a crash course on. No, Sunkiss, we know that. They don't know that. Because here's the thing. They spent more time debunking the fact on Project 2025. They don't even bring up Agenda 47. That would be the easiest thing to do. If they're going to keep talking about Project 2025, you as MAGA and conservatives and Republicans should be bringing up Agenda 47. They don't do that. I know, you know. I'm just saying. For those who don't understand how this works. I just wanted to use your comment as a springboard. My bad. I ain't mean to jump off you. You can kick my ass later. But because my sneakers were dirty. But anyway. MAGA, you fools are getting triggered by a campaign account that's not even associated with this woman. I don't think. Maybe she's following you. She is. Oh, it's even better. Let's get it. So this is hers. Oh, this is even better. Listen, who is back there doing this? They need a raise. Real talk. They need a raise. I didn't even realize it. Here's another one. JD Vance defends Marjorie Taylor Greene promoting QAnon 9/11 conspiracy theories in J space lasers. Believing crazy things is not the mark of whether somebody should be rejected. Let's see what he said.
It's funny because I think we're in her district right now. But I'm regularly asked by donors in Ohio whether I'd be willing to denounce MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene, the congressman from, if not this part of Georgia, at least close by. And I would say, why? Why do you want me to denounce this person? Well, she believes these crazy things. Who cares? Believing crazy things is not the mark of whether somebody should be rejected. Believing important truths should be the mark of whether we accept somebody. And if they believe some crazy things on the side, that's fine. We need to be okay with non-conventional people.
So they put that up. Triggered. Bruh. Wait a minute. Oh my God. And then made it even funnier. They keep tagging community notes. And community notes is not doing nothing. Oh, wow. Family. That's why I keep telling you politics is so much fun. Look at this. They're triggered. And they don't even realize. They don't even realize that they're being triggered. And they don't even realize they're being trolled. Look, this is proof that the couch thing is real. It's okay to believe in something that's crazy. They said the next election is going to be what on social media. And this is true. Oh, bro. Look at him. Look. Oh, look. They really try to defend B6. They're really trying to do it. Yeah, God. No, Patrick Tyler, no. That's a common misconception. I understand why y'all would think that way. He brought JD Vance in there because he's supposedly supposed to be the future. It's not about getting those voters. They're trying to throw caveats. He's trying to be the reverse of Kamami. This is them trying to play that red pill line. There's one thing, because I understand why the news won't touch that, because they don't want to legitimize again the incel movement. They don't want to do that. They selected JD Vance to be the opposite visually of Kamami and her husband. That's the only reason why they did that. That pick right there was to say Kamami should be quiet. She should be a good, obedient AAPI member and be quiet and play the background in front of a white man. That's what they did. Yes, I did old grandma. But again, Kim Kardashian is not exactly going to sway us to say, okay, you know what? We're still going to get off this couch. She do what she wants. We're not caring about celebrity money over here. No, because he can run in 28. Even if he loses, he goes back to being a senator. Unless they do the what you call it. Unless they do the election for his seat before the end of the election. But even then, he can be quiet, talk for 4 years, and then run again in 28. Oh, you can't wait. I'm looking at this list, family. I've already figured JD Vance, Vivek, DeSatan, and probably Josh Hawley. I think that's probably going to be the 4 that we're going to have to watch starting in 26. We're going to have to watch them. We're going to start hearing them names. Like I told Torian on his stream, Byron Donalds is probably going to try to run for Florida governor. Lord have mercy. Nasty work. The way Florida is, you can't win. You're probably going to get a trash Democrat and you're going to have Byron Donalds. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord. Listen, Patrick, here's the problem. I feel what you're saying. Trump had a year to lock up whoever they tried to push out there. He stupidly followed his base. His base didn't follow him. I've been covering this man ever since he said he was going to run again. That man has consistently not come outside with policy. He's always talking about The election in 2020, the damn wall that they won't let him build, and he had in his criminal cases. He went to these rallies trying to get money. That's all he did. He didn't talk about not near policy. Now he want to come outside talking about, oh, we're gonna be the leaders in crypto to fight BRICS. Are you insane, sir? Okay, here's a question, Trump. Let me help you. Great. You want to go to the digital age. That's wonderful. Them folk don't want to play in the digital age. Them folk talking about trading their own currency with each other. They're trading goods that are you can go touch. They don't care about crypto. To them is just another stream of income. You're trying to replace the dollar with crypto where you don't control it. Now, I ain't no fan of the Fed, but Bitcoin and all these other coins, yeah, they're great for investments. They're not good for an economy. Why do you think there's such a slow rollout right now? Countries like Jamaica are talking about, oh, we're going to go into the digital age. You don't control that. All you need is one bad virus, wipe your entire economy away. Tom Cotton is way too radical. They never go for him. He represents them old school white men. They don't want that. MAGA's already been hinting at it. They want to go young, which they should have done 4 years ago. But, that's MAGA. You said, I can't imagine Vivek being accepted. Why do you think he's just showing up everywhere now talking? He wants to make sure you don't forget him. As soon as he picked JD Vance, everybody heard how upset he was in that tweet. He was damn near in tears. They never vote for Tim Scott. Then, bruh, the way he was bucking his eyes, won't vote for him. They already think that he a bootleg. We don't see this man ever get mad. By the way, how's that gonna look? Hey, let's just say, Patrick, they say, okay, Tim Scott's our cat for 28. How that gonna look with him with a white wife? I'm not knocking interracial relationships. I just want y'all to understand the optics of that. How that gonna look? When you're literally watching in real time, they're going in on their own candidate. And his old lady's AAPI. Tim Scott, a Southern black man with a white woman who's a divorcee with 3 kids. Lord have mercy. MAGA would vote for a Cuban immigrant over Tim Scott. That's how they roll. Yes, sir. Okay, you missed the tweet. Okay, when JD Vance got named the VP, I think it was this first day of the RNC, Vivek put out a tweet talking about how, oh, my good friend. Let me see if I could find it. Look at it. Look at this. Will you look at this? Shh. See, he's everywhere. Let me see if I can find it. My good friend JD. Let me see if I can find it. It should still be there. There, see, tweet. Damn it. Where's the tweet? You know what? He really don't even be talking. Hold on. He don't even really be talking. So maybe I could find it on his page. Let's see. When was it? The 16th? Right. No, when was the RNC? The 15th. Keep going. Keep going. Damn, he got a lot of tweets. Look at this asshole. Only damn tweets. July 19th. Look. You see? See? There you go. There you go. That's why we ain't gonna vote for you, sir. There you go. Out here shilling for police. By the way, you give them full immunity. You know what that means? If one of them don't like AAPI, they come screw with you. Okay, that's his speech. So it mustn't. No, wait, he talked on the second night. Damn. Got all these stupid ass tweets. Look at all these dumb ass tweets. Here it is. So proud of my friend, classmate, and fellow Southwest Ohioan today. We used to watch Bengals games at the bar in law school. It's awesome. We're now here a decade later with JD joining the strongest presidential ticket in our lifetime. That's debatable. He'll be an outstanding vice president, and I look forward to everything ahead for him and our country. So them folk not only disrespected you back in January to you and your wife's face, they picked one of your good friends. No, Patrick, I understood exactly what you're saying. And they would never pick a Tim Scott type. Never. That's what got them in the position they have the first place. This is why I told MAGA back in 2020, y'all need to get younger. Y'all, whoever loses, they need to get younger. They need to get fresh ideas. They keep trogging out these retreads. DeSantis is not somebody new. It's not somebody fresh. You knew about him since 2018. Nikki Haley ain't it. Tim Scott ain't it. You tried Asa Hutchinson, Doug Burgum because nobody barely knew who they were. That ain't it. And they're all white men. Yes, Vivek is a bootleg. Correct. No. They're done with Vivek. Vivek is now poised to just be somebody go outside, talk for MAGA. That's it. They put up the CEO of Goya before they put up Tim Scott. I'm telling you, I give it, watch, 26. I don't think they're going to support Byron Donalds the way he thinks they are. I don't see it. He better hope to God Trump wins so he could get a cabinet position. That might be the only way you get spared Florida. Well, he could always leave and try it. I guess Florida might be going into its area of blue for the rest of his life. Jesus. He wrote this dumb tweet. I would rather have had him choose you, but I trust Trump's judgment. How's that looking now, almost 2 weeks later? How's that looking? Okay, so we had enough fun with MAGA. Now I got to make y'all mad. Don't blame me. I just saw it today. A particular subject came up and Kamala spoke on it. Ironically, 3 months before the election. Y'all not going to like what she said.
Let me go here. There's a growing concern.
You saw exactly what Newsweek published today. Now, we've already heard her stance before on Black people and reparations. I want y'all to hear me when I read this article. Vice President Kamala Harris has expressed support for reparations for Black people as her presidential campaign kicks off in earnest. We know this is a damn lie. Oh, if y'all thought I made this article up, I know somebody, they saw those drops and thought I'm making fun of it. Okay. Yeah. There's the link to the article. I put it in the chat. Any one of y'all can go in there and fact check me. I didn't Photoshop this. Because we're going to watch the video too. Last Sunday, President Joe Biden dropped out of the race and endorsed Harris following weeks of inter-party fighting among Democrats or whether he should pass the torch after his poor performance in the first presidential debate against Donald Trump in June. Since then, talk has turned to what a potential Harris presidency might look like and what policies she might support. Asked about the issues of reparations by Black publication The Root, Harris threw her support behind the concept of measures aimed to atone for the United States legacy of slavery and discrimination against African Americans. By the way, we have that loaded up. You won't believe what she said in there. You won't believe what she said in there. But we're going to continue. There's that I locked you up grin. I think there has to be some form of reparations, and we could discuss what that is. But look, we're looking at more than 200 years of slavery, she said. We're looking at almost 100 years of Jim Crow. We're looking at legalized segregation, and in fact, segregation on so many levels that exist today based on race. And there has not been any kind of intervention done understanding the harm and the damage that occurred to correct the course. And so we are seeing the effects of all those years play out still today. When pressed further, she agreed that if elected president, she would lead a conversation about what reparations for Black people would look like. She would lead it. She would lead it. She would lead it. Again, this is her words. I didn't Photoshop none of this. She's going to lead it. Do y'all want her to lead it? I want to ask y'all. I'll let y'all talk. Let y'all lead it. She wants to lead it. Yeah, including things like we should be doing to take very seriously undiagnosed and untreated trauma. Yeah.
Who is we? Who is we?
We. They might have caught her while she was looking at the Olympics. Newsweek contacted representatives for Harris by email outside of normal business hours to comment on the story. In 2018, she proposed a tax credit that would have provided financial relief to middle and low-income Black households. Since becoming the de facto Democratic candidate, commentators have opined on Harris's chance of winning the election. And it's all crap. I don't care about Newt Gingrich. But yeah, she wants to lead the talks. She wants to lead the talks. Somebody wrote this today. Who is this black people you're talking about are always been politically united? Who's this black people? Huh? Who's this black people? Might be talking about the immigrant class. I'm just saying. I ain't part of that because I give a damn about either one of them. But okay. We move on to this. Elizabeth Warren calls for granting citizenship to illegal immigrants, says Harris will get that done. Let's see.
Breaking Senate votes, including President Biden's COVID stimulus package in 2021, which critics say grew today's inflation crisis. So what does this mean for her economic agenda? Sunday Morning Futures anchor Maria Bartiromo joins us now. Maria, good morning. It's great to see you. So now that Kamala Harris is the presumptive nominee, everybody is wondering how she would handle the economy because it's the #1 issue on the minds of voters. What do you think?
Well, Carly, good morning to you. I think you have to assume so. You have to assume that she is going to continue what she's been doing in her career before getting to this place. Look, she was and is the most progressive senator. She was in the Senate. We all know that. You're talking about her being the tie-breaking vote in the Biden administration 33 times. Most importantly, as you mentioned, she kicked off what became massive inflation, costing everybody so much money on everything at the grocery store. Now, some of the spending that Biden has done in his term, which she was by his side, was, of course, the Inflation Reduction Act, where she was the deciding vote, the Fiscal Responsibility Act, the forgiveness of student debt, the CHIPS Act, the green energy tax credits. You've got all of these policies from the Biden-Harris administration. So it's going to be hard for her to walk away from these policies. But that's exactly what we're seeing happen right now. There's this complete rewrite of history underway. She wasn't the border czar, really? She doesn't want to ban fracking? Well, she was so adamant about banning fracking. How can you have such conviction on something and then turn around when you're running for president 100 days away from the election and tell the Hill, no, I'm not going to ban fracking? The border is obviously a massive black eye. So we'll see what happens there and how she's going to get out of all of these things that she basically put in place as the most progressive senator. You know, it's interesting. They keep the Democrats like to talk about what the Republicans are doing when, in fact, they're actually doing it. And now I understand they're using the same language as well. The Wall Street Journal last week wrote, "Can Trump beat Harris with common sense?" Which, of course, common sense, not to kill off America's energy independence. And yet they're using that term as well on the Democrat side to donors. We just want common sense. So we'll see how this next 100 days plays out.
Yeah.
We're talking about it this morning.
Well, Maria, you know, she supports single-payer health care, which means that she wants to outlaw all private insurance. She also supports some form of a universal basic income. She also co-sponsored legislation with Bernie Sanders that would pay tuition for four-year public colleges for students from families making up to $125,000. Her answer to everything when it comes to the economy is more government spending our taxpayer dollars.
And throughout this period under Biden, government has been getting bigger. That's where the jobs are coming from, largely the government sector, in particular healthcare. A lot of Wall Street analysts last week were coming out with notes telling clients this is what will be impacted should Kamala Harris get to the White House. And they are very much centered on healthcare because of that that decision for her, Medicare for all. So Medicare for all is also going to come back and haunt her, and the impact on this economy as well. And as you say, all of that spending led to 40-year high inflation, and we very well could see a redo of that. I spoke with one analyst the other day who said, when you see inflation get excessive, like we have seen it above 7%, it actually got all the way up to 9.1% on Biden's watch, you typically have a second wave of inflation unless you have serious policies to stop it. So I would expect a second wave of massive inflation should Kamala Harris reach the White House. And that's what we're talking about this morning. We will get a reaction to this complete rewrite in history, scrubbing her record clean from the governor of Florida. Ron DeSantis is joining me coming up. And then we'll talk with Ken Paxton, the AG of Texas, about the border and why they're running from the border. By the way, Why run from the border and say you're not the borders are? I mean, obviously, just doing that in and of itself tells us that they understand how important a wide open border is to the American people and that America is upset about this wide open border. But now they're trying to run from it. So they've exposed themselves there. Obama has been pulling a lot of the strings, and Peter Schweitzer has a thing or two to say about that. You know, on the way out of the White House, President Obama had an interview, and he said, "I would love it if I could just be in my sweats in the basement and tell whoever's in charge what to do." And I'm wondering if he's going to continue holding the strings and pulling the strings. We'll also talk with Byron Donalds about that, and Senator Joni Ernst with the latest out of Israel this morning.
It's a big show ahead, and you're covering every angle of this newly developed election political landscape. Maria, thank you so much. Watch Sunday Morning Futures coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Maria, have a great day.
The couch. The couch. By the way, Miss White Woman, without that government spending, you ain't got a job. Yeah, you and these other reporters literally get funded by the government. But, you know. Why not? Nasty work. One more time, just so people understand why I say F Trump, F command me.
Rebuild our cities. We're going to bring them back like they used to be. We're going to make them safe places again. We're going to give our police their power back, and we're going to give them immunity from prosecution. So they're not prosecuted for doing their job. We'll take over the horribly run capital of our country, Washington, D.C., and clean up, renovate, and rebuild our capital city so that it's no longer a nightmare of murder and crime.
Where my DC people at? No, see, Patrick, these are the same people that told you they read that bill. It's literally in there. That's why they're in Ukraine right now. Ukraine got the cobalt. They need that for the batteries. They need that. Oh, you don't believe me? I figured you didn't. Since you pundits, I don't care what side you on. Yeah. You thought I was lying, huh? There you go. That's S&P Global. Yeah. I'm lying though, right? I'm lying. Oops. This ain't enough. That ain't enough. I'm lying though, right? I'm lying though, right? We told you this war is all about resources. It ain't about no damn babies. And stopping Putin. Because y'all hate Putin so much, you still taking his fertilizer though. Nasty work. Just like they love to tell you that they stopping. You got people like Kaya Willis talking about some, Palestine shouldn't be allowed to exist. And this war is about You know, the babies and what Palestine did to Israel. Okay, madam, we know what this war is about. Okay, we done outlined it how many times here. We'll do it for you again, since you conveniently forgot. And it's funny that you got a YouTube channel but won't say that. It's funny. You would actually be making a case for Israel, but you won't do it because that takes subtle nuance. And then you really have to sit down and think about it and realize that you've been backing the wrong horse. But, let you tell it. That's right. Land, oil, water. But, it's okay. When Europe sells the West out so they can keep their homes properly heated during the winter months, because we know how Europe gets in the winter, I don't want to hear nothing. That baby argument went out the window in 90 days. I'm not saying that them kids down there ain't facing atrocities. And I ain't saying the grown ass adults ain't facing atrocities. What I'm saying is nobody cares about that. It was never about that. You use that as an excuse to go in there with Israel to try to control Gaza, to go take their resources, just like you ran over to Ukraine and used Putin talking about, oh, I'm going to go west as an excuse to give Ukraine money to, quote unquote, fight their war, but it's also to extract the cobalt and the lithium they got over there so you can make your EV batteries for your green cars over here. We know Kara Clark and good evening, but they don't care about y'all. They don't. They would sign war powers right now if they could and draft everybody. But, you try to tell them this. They tell you you're woke. By the way, we have an update, and then I'll drop the link. We have an update on our favorite app. Do you know that they still don't have a deal for it? That's correct. TikTok. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oop. Well. Justice Department fights back against TikTok lawsuits, forced app sale on U.S. ban looms. Remember, September 1st. Nasty work. Nasty work. By the way, Elon has not responded to that leaked API tweet from IC Races and PDF files, where it indicated that he put certain accounts on a whitelist so they can't lose their tweets. Yes, sir. Caesar knows ball. But that has the nerve to go out there and write tweets talking about Venezuela needs to be great. We're going to have fun. Next 3 months. I told you, family, we in the storm right now. We are in the storm. We just got to wait it out. There will be casualties. But we have taught y'all over here in New Black Media, we have taught y'all how to weather the storm. To look at all the angles. Ask questions because, they won't. And we've taught you how to talk to these politicians when they try to give you the do-re-mi. Well, Bert, he needs to worry about getting them 2 astronauts off the space station. Yes, it is. But he also needs the cobalt, and the cobalt's over there in Ukraine. Why do you think they want him in NATO so bad? It ain't to protect them, it's to get that cobalt at a cheap price. But we dropped the link in there if you want to talk. If not, I will leave. It was nice talking to y'all. And we're going to have fun tomorrow. We're going to talk about old Candace. We're going to look at her talk to Amber Rose. So I'm sure that was riveting. That would be nice, Kara, but you don't even have to do that. Because unfortunately, and the rich have told you that they have been going through this. You could have all the money in the world and you'd still be hurting. Sway Lee went outside and said, I'm paying all these millions in taxes and Kamami ain't doing nothing. She ain't black. Kara, have you seen those prices for fuel? I'm gonna help you. Because y'all Taylor Swift complained about that. I ain't saying y'all, I'm just saying for other folk. She complained about it and she's got money up the ass. There you go. $240 a gallon. That's the average. That's what it's going for. $100 a barrel. I'm sorry, not a barrel. Yeah, $100 a barrel. And then they got to do their markup. Patrick Tyler, they'll take your they'll tax the fuck out of you.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to Georgia, kid. How was your trip, sir?
It was beautiful.
I'm sorry you had to go through what you went through in North Carolina, man. I really do.
Listen, I mean, listen, it's I-77. All I saw was mountains, and then I look over and I look like I'm like 200 feet off the ground. I was like, okay. And you fuckers don't have no lights on these highways until you get to the cities. Y'all some assholes. Then I get to Charlotte. I ain't even tell y'all this story, family. We get to Charlotte. We turn on East 3rd to go to the hotel. This big buff black dude start cussing everybody. And he looked directly at me and told me how much he loved me, talking about F me. Pause.
Yeah, pause.
And my wife and I just looking at each other. Like, okay.
Thinking to yourself, yeah, I'm glad they moved to North Carolina.
We almost did. That was 3rd on our list.
What was 2nd?
Was it Maryland?
Well,
Baltimore? The only thing was, from what I needed to do, I'd either have to go to Baltimore or Washington, and we already they remember them 2 cities weren't really open either. So it'd just be me moving down to another area of the country and facing the same thing I faced in New York.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah.
At least it wasn't Texas. That was number 4.
Yeah. Texas ain't bad. Well, Texas ain't that bad.
It's less money, but no state tax.
Yeah, I'm about to say no state tax. And them in Florida.
Yeah, but I make less money.
Oh, well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you make less money in North Carolina too, shit.
Right.
No, damn sense. We ain't gonna go there right now, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me or is I'm always going back and forth. Like I think Kamala's gonna win. I think Trump gonna win. I'm like, I don't even know anymore.
No, you know why you're going back and forth? Because whoever wins, everybody loses.
That's true. Cause like you said, she gonna have to pick that dude from Pennsylvania, the governor.
Listen, all them folk gave her all that money. Nah, she got to do it. Don't worry. I'm sure there'll be a Zoom call with them on there with her. I'm sure that we ain't gonna find out till after she does it.
You talking about with the Jewish community?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cause you think about it, I'm like I told Torian. I told Torian yesterday because the guy running for governor in my state is Jewish. I said, yeah, he gonna win. I said, shit. I said, I think about it, I'm like, them getting into more political power probably makes more sense than anything.
No, they've been in there. They just played from the sideline. They just
Now
throw
they
the money. They just throw the money. Now they're getting into it.
And PC gonna lose their damn mind. They're not white, they're Jewish.
Who cares?
I was like, well, 98% of them identify as white, so there you go.
Who cares? And you'd vote for him.
They sure will vote for him.
Hey, PC, you were ready to vote for Bernie Sanders. Don't talk to us.
He's Jewish too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he looked Jewish.
Y'all let Bloomberg get all the way to Alabama.
I don't know how the hell he started running. I don't know why he started running.
He got in because he tried to griff off what he did in New York.
And that wasn't a good idea to
do
anyway.
And he was talking.
He had money to blow too.
Yeah, because remember, he started off as a Republican, then went independent, and then turned into a Democrat. And then tried to play independent again. And then he was talking all the right things until he got to Alabama. And then they started pulling up his jacket. And then they said, nah, you ain't it.
Yeah, especially what he did to black folks in New York. You was in New York when he was governor, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. He was Rudy Giuliani, except he had more money. I don't know what the hell happened to your thing, your mic.
Oh, I'm reading something.
Oh. 225 girl. Listen, remember I told y'all that last week, especially when I was over there with them trolls. I told y'all they was. I don't think you were in there. I told everybody you think Kamala's gonna win? I was like, she got money on her head. She's viable.
Yeah, she's real viable now. But what's the thing I thought?
Listen, Hillary Clinton was a terrible candidate. $1 billion in free advertising made her viable.
That's true. But black folks didn't come out and vote for her like she thought they would.
Exactly. She got 84%. That opened the door for Trump.
And dude said, what, 90? What did he say? 90%? That's not even true.
He said black folks are always, for the last 60 years, voting 9%. I'm like, that doesn't, the last 2 years have not shown that. So,
yeah.
But I understand it's the narrative that's been created. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, because Republicans never offered anything to black people.
Right. If Biden would still be in the race, he would get under 80%, but he's not there. So command me there. Unless she does some catastrophic or MAGA changes everything, honestly, it could go to another night. It could be damn close.
Yeah, I think it's going to be closer than where everybody thinks it's going to be.
I think it might take an extra day.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
MAGA, that's not good for you. Y'all need to shut up about this woman and go out there and push policy.
That's what everybody wants to hear nowadays. We don't care about all this side so back and forth. We want some policies. I want some policies. Hell, I want some money in my pocket. And they're not going to give everybody.
You don't want that crypto?
No, you know they. Everybody's like, I want another stimulus. I said they ain't give us a stimulus check in 4 years. They're not give us another one. You think Trump gonna get back in there and give us a damn? I said, hell, the last one he gave him another $600.
No, he gonna give everybody free crypto. We can't do nothing with it.
Does that ain't no? Don't nobody know what the fuck to do with crypto.
That motherfucker gonna give you Dogecoin. It's only like 45 cents. No, I tell a lie. It's only like 8 cents.
I don't know. I don't know about none of that stuff. That stuff is confusing as hell.
Go to Rob's channel. He got it out there.
It's still confusing.
Just think of it as digital money that they will tax you on if you touch it.
What's the point of having it? You know
because everybody thinks Bitcoin is gonna hit 100,000, which is gonna elevate everything else, and then it's gonna burst. So it's just like a hot stock.
But just give black people their reparations so the
why would they do that? They're not gonna want to do that because you get out of the political system. They just lost a reliable voter base. And then you guys come in and create your own politics and mess up the system.
And then everybody wants to come into our politics.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, no.
You can no, because here's the thing with y'all's reparations. Some of y'all gonna go outside and start influencing candidates. They can't have that.
Well, yeah, because our money becomes more powerful. Because they already know the black dollar contributes to the economy the most.
Do you understand with y'all's reparations, you could bankrupt the music industry?
There's a lot of things we can bankrupt, kid.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they don't want to give it to you.
That's why the Hispanics and the Asians don't want it, because we overnight they're out the paint.
No, what they should want is affirmative action. Oh Jesus!
Who said it?
Got him. Black folk won't need affirmative action no more. Shit. What's up, Bert?
Quick question, KG. Just looking in. Am I in the Matrix? Quick question. All right, so damn, hold
on. If JD Vance had sex with a couch, he had sex with a couch.
Jesus Christ.
MAGA's still sitting up there with egg on their face because they dissed his wife.
Right.
Was it a futon, a day bed, or was it the love seat or the sectional? Which one?
Jeez. All right, so here's my question. All right, just looking in the comments over the last few weeks, just since the announcement of Kamala Harris's vice presidency candidacy, there is, in my opinion, some supposition as far as the lesser of two evils is concerned.
Don't play that game. They're both evil.
Can you debunk the myth that Trump's policy will be a more rigid police state policy than Kamala's? Because I beg to differ.
Kamala's going to be pushed to move the crime bill.
Yes, I think whoever Kamala picks as a vice president comes in cop support heavy, period. Whether it's a booty judge, whether it's it doesn't matter who she picks. They all have a premise to support the police agenda. Can you explain?
No,
or debunk?
Because Democrats too much want to talk about gun control. Cops don't go for gun control. They love their guns.
Right.
Cops usually stay with the Republicans because most of them live in Republican controlled areas, and they don't like working in Democrat cities.
Does not buy. I'm sorry. Doesn't
the only one they probably fracture if they talk right is probably NYPD, but that's still not enough.
Okay, so Biden
they said, I'm gonna make sure y'all get y'all back pay the first day I'm in there. She could turn NYPD. Still ain't gonna be enough.
So Biden's promise to fund the police even more that doesn't get carried by Kamala?
He already did it. He already gave him more money.
That's right.
Every major jurisdiction went up after that. Their next budgets, every one of them went up.
Okay.
That was BS. That was to shut Black Lives Matter up because they were starting to turn on them too much. That's why they waited till they died. That's why they waited till they died, and then they said, "Okay, refund them cops," because they know they have no power after that.
But no, she can't pick Buttigieg kid.
No, he suggested it. He can't. No, she's gonna take Shapiro.
Yeah, she's gonna have to take Shapiro.
She don't have to, but she's gonna do it because Schumer's gonna tell her to do it.
Because what was the other guy? What was the guy from Arizona? Was it Mike Kelly?
Yeah,
I don't know nothing about him.
He was the one that kept fighting against what's her name? Carrie Lake. She was wilding out.
Ain't her turn coming up too?
She running for senator.
They saying she may not. They said she might get voted out too, or not be in there, or something like that. I don't know.
No, she tried to run and be governor. She lost, and then she tried to sue and said they said, "Nah, Katie Hobbs is your governor." So she said, "Okay, I'm gonna pivot and move the Griff over to senator."
And she probably lose that too, but it'll be all right.
Listen, if she loses, she's done in politics.
Oh yeah, her. Hobart. I think whenever she goes out, she's gonna be done in politics too.
Who really makes $100,000 a year? Families. See, they sell us too much on this one person making 100,000. 100,000. The easiest way to make it is make it in a family.
Yeah, you and your wife.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I made that number twice in my life, and it was very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have an executive job, high paying job to bet by yourself. Small business.
Or a
Shit.
trucker, if you put in the time.
Yeah, CDLs, yeah. That's something I thought about doing myself.
Or you just got to keep doing your certifications. I know some data analysts, they've been in there for about 4 or 5 years. They're making 100. You just got to know which industry to go to where there's high demand.
This is correct. This is correct. Well, thank you for answering my questions, brother. I'm gonna jump back in the chat. I appreciate you once again.
No problem. They're not gonna pull him out of the Senate. Listen. If they win, they'll do anything. They might fuck around, give him a cabinet seat. Shit.
That's what I'm about to say. Shit.
Listen, y'all gotta understand. Again, we 3 months away. Everybody auditioning right now.
Yeah, for this election,
Her whole cabinet, they don't know who's gonna be up in there. We have some inkling of who, if Trump wins, what his cabinet gonna look like. Everybody gonna angle for DeSantis to be Secretary of State. He might give it to Nikki Haley, even though she played op right after the RNC.
I think I was gonna say he could put her right back in that spot.
No, she wasn't there. She was the ambassador.
Oh yeah, she was ambassador.
Yeah.
You don't think he's gonna put any quote unquote black people in his cabinets? Only it may be just one.
He could. He has to. If he don't, Lord have mercy. I don't want to be all live.
Ben Carson's the only one he probably put back in there.
We'll destroy Black MAGA so man.
Oh
my God. Every one of them will be burning their MAGA hat.
Like you don't put no black, nope. You ain't put
which vote? Which vote would they lose? Patrick, which votes would they lose? Lord. Listen. I pay money to just do a whole stream of watching and motherfucker burn their MAGA hat.
Especially sassy Terrence Curry.
He ain't gonna burn it. No, he ain't gonna burn it. He gonna be like, listen, it's a sad day in America. hold on, wait, I fucked that up. Y'all gonna have to forgive me because I'm about to curse.
Yeah, roll your neck window too. Pause.
I'm so sick of this bullshit. Trump was the best candidate. It's like y'all don't want to be better. You chose a woman who slept with a married man. Necro.
With the wig on.
I don't understand it. Negro, I don't understand this. How are you this short?
Damn. He like what, 5'5"?
He got to be 5'6".
Damn.
Patrick, that's pause. That is pause.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga.
What is that? What do you come on, bro? Look at Torian always comes in at the wrong time. The right time. Patrick, sir, we are in the perfect. Okay, I'm a cousin. I'm a melanated man with Jamaican ethnicity. Black Americans, let me help y'all. Y'all are in the perfect position right now. Y'all don't even understand how positive this position is. Do you understand how much you've influenced this election cycle?
The most in American history so far.
Do you know how many people have been getting act right? Byron Donalds don't care. He says anything, and he's been getting raked over the coals. He won't go see. He's gonna stay on Fox News for the entirety of the election cycle. He ain't gonna go nowhere else.
He ain't going back to CNN.
Hell no. Every Philip already waiting on him. Oh, by the way, MAGA, since y'all want to run around and y'all want to tell us you so American, right? I just find it funny that the people that bleed the Star Spangled Banner and ran around talking about how they are the voice of democracy, you cocksuckers are really watching. We're watching y'all in real time. Y'all haven't said anything positive about them Olympics, not one time. Not even with the white athletes, because they just got their first gold. today, I think, or yesterday. Didn't say a word. Synchronized divers got a silver. I ain't see y'all say nothing.
Shout out to the men's. I know the USA men's dominated today. Shout out to them.
They better have beaten Serbia. They better have beaten Serbia.
Did the women play today?
No, they play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow. Okay, I had to make sure.
Yeah, their schedules are a day apart.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh, Simone Biles didn't say nothing. Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all thought that's right. Y'all think she's a quitter. That's right. Even though she just did an impossible technique today, but let y'all tell it.
You see the black man that did a technique today?
I'm finna play it right now.
Yeah,
but this is y'all the Americans. This is what y'all told us. This is what y'all told us. Y'all are the Americans. Y'all are the patriots. You got patriots over there dominating. And I don't hear a word. Let me see. Where is that video? Oh, by the way, I was so happy because very soon Sha'Carri's gonna whoo. She's about to dust them Jamaicans, boy.
Why he look so awkward in that picture?
Because he's an awkward individual.
No, I'm talking about JD. I ain't talking about Terrence.
Because he's an awkward individual. This is what they put up. Okay, somebody's in there with a mask on. Who cares? Who cares? Look at, oh Lord, who is this? Who is Lord have mercy? Hello, black woman.
Keep your eye on the prize, KG.
Huh?
Keep your eyes on the prize.
I am looking at a prize. Shout out to your husband if you got one. Shout out to that man. What is this? The U.S. men have qualified in fifth to Monday's team final at the Olympic Games. All right, say less. Y'all survived. Okay. You talking about this dude?
I think it was him. He was on the no, he ain't not the one on the bottom. That wasn't him, but yeah. I can't remember what he did. I know he was on the ropes.
No, wait, that's not him. Hold on. The ropes. Oh, Frederick Richard. This?
Well, let's get this competition underway. First up, representing the United States, is Frederick Richard.
No, it wasn't. This was something else.
First World Championships and a very good opening first tumble, 2.5 twists in a double back somersault. And another super landing. Floor, all these moves are added together to give you
Why wasn't he on the breaking team?
Score, your D score. So that's
Think of that
a
technique.
difficult element. It'll have a value and it'll be added in to the top 10 elements.
Now watch NBC come around and flag.
And of course, any errors you make, like a step on landing, comes off your execution score. Just the tiniest hop there. Your execution starts from 10. And any little mistake.
Okay, Power Ranger.
Very nice landing there. So far, he really hasn't given very much away to the judges. Each landing very precise.
Come on, give me some.
Here we go.
Give me some.
One big test.
Yes,
Full
sir.
twisting double back. And for the first routine of this all-around championships, that was a steady start.
Get some. All right.
Damn. Man, my knees hurt.
Like, like crack.
I would have cracked after I started running.
Shit. I do something like need to be like this here.
Hey!
Your Achilles just run away from you.
Like Vince Carter needs. He tried to dunk now. He's 50-something years old.
All right. Well, I mean, listen, just take care of yourself. Your body take care of you.
Yep.
What else? Let's see. Let's look at on the Olympics. What else we got? Who's this? Oh, she's doing skateboarding. That's right. Go ahead. Please. Oh, hell no. We're not playing no music. Okay. All right. If he falls, I'm gonna
clip this.
He's probably not gonna fall. Oh Lord. This must have been, you know what? This might have been his audition video for the Alpha Male Boot Camp.
I'm a man.
This is very manly. Okay. There you go. What? Okay.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Never mind. Let me shut my mouth.
You say everything.
The way he. Oh yeah, bruh. You know they was pissed off. They saw them LGBT folks out there performing.
It's France. What did you expect?
I didn't care because I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Brazil, you almost lost to Zambia. I'm sorry. Australia, you almost lost to Zambia. Okay. Get some. Okay. You almost lost to them in soccer. Get some. The Biles too. There it is. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. This thing she pulled off, bruh. That motherfucker called her a quitter. Okay, get some. Watch this.
Wonderful extension and height. How she does it. Yes, indeed. Her
Come on. I bet you Whitlock's probably quiet as a motherfucker.
Jesus. Mr. Owens, you are very blessed, sir.
Oh, yeah. He's like, can you do that when you come home? You know what'd be great, though, is after this, she tell everybody she's pregnant.
Yeah, I'm pregnant.
She did it again? Oh, that was at the warm-up.
That was, yeah.
Bruh. Watch, all the black girls gonna use that how I'm jumping into Monday. When I get off work on Friday. Get it. Get it. Whee! Where is the Russian coach? Where's she at? Where is she at? And she said her calf was hurting. And she still did it. Come on now. Come on now.
The babies need to be made. And I'm on vacation all week, so I'm good to go.
Yes, we remember Cosmo Fury.
Oof. Yeah, I'm don't oof.
Whew. But yeah, black people. Here's Torian. This is a story for you. Yeah, he out here wilding out. He out here touching females.
But didn't they let some guy from Germany or whatever country compete? He was out there touching.
Yeah. Oh, but he gets to be separated from everybody. His team. He get to be separated. Get some. Get some. This is what MAGA watching 500,000 times instead of being outside mobilized. That's what they watch.
Black folks, every time I turn around, I just get more and more sick of y'all. What in the hell are y'all celebrating? Y'all haven't seen Camilla this entire time. Camilla did the same exact thing the average nigga do when they know they're about to need you. Figure out a way to get in contact with you. She threw up a barbecue. Niggas been getting tricked for years with food. She allowed y'all to drink up all the check sodas that y'all wanted and take all the pictures with her that y'all wanted, showing nothing but gums and teeth. Half of the photos that y'all was able to take with this woman wouldn't have dare been captured in a photo with half of y'all if she didn't need you. She wouldn't dare be even caught standing beside some of y'all if she didn't need you.
Talk your shit.
And y'all celebrating because she was able to raise up millions of dollars in 24 hours. When we got sisters and brothers out here in the world can barely provide food on the table for their families. People out here in the world hurting, and y'all in celebration mode over this fuckery. Honestly, I think the best thing for all of us to do is do like our grandparents taught us. Stop tending to other people's house and worry about our own house. Some of y'all are too focused on the White House. In fact, some of y'all are just entirely too grown. You actually see plenty presidents make it in and out the White House with absolutely no change being made after they depart. So I don't know why some of y'all grown ass is celebrating like y'all doing. You should be crying. You should be actually focused more on your finances, because by now you should know that all of this shit is about money. And if you ain't got none, you don't even matter. Your vote don't even matter. Your opinion don't even matter. Your celebration don't even matter. And let's just all stop deeming people to be the best fit for us just because we simply share the same skin color as them.
Allegedly. Her skin was glistening too. Okay, let me stop being thirsty. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head down, kid.
Yes,
Nice talking to you.
Yes, sir. Hold on 1 second, family. Trying. All you gotta do is dangle stuff in front of people, and then you get it. But yeah.
It's not the definition of equity. Take a look at Kamala Harris. Level playing field. I do not want. That's not the definition of equity. Take a look at Kamala Harris's 2020 campaign ad. That's not actually. Just because you talk so much doesn't make you right. Okay. A conversation is that you listen, you actually hear what somebody says, and then we have a discourse. Just talking over someone doesn't make your point any stronger.
Damn.
To speak up for what I feel like is right, regardless if I get a bunch of hate, because I genuinely care about my community and I believe that this is what's best. A lot of my people are not doing their own research. Y'all are believing the first thing you are told, whatever you're fed by the media, and anything you hear, instead of taking the time to actually go out and research yourself.
Keep going.
A lot of y'all were told that this woman is responsible for thousands of Black people being sent to jail, and that is not true. In fact, it's the exact opposite.
No, ma'am. She did that. Just like she kept Black people and Latinos longer than their sentence. People did the studies for those. Yes. But you conveniently forgot that part out because you're about to say this.
Kamala was the most productive prosecutor of her time, even launching a program that aimed to hold police accountable.
Okay, look at that date. Do you see that date? Do you see that date, family? Check my DM. I will in a second. Do you see that date, family? June 8th, 2020. Man, when they go in on her, they're literally talking about when she was a San Francisco DA and then the Attorney General. Why would you go Talk about California, then pivot to when she was a senator all the way in DC. That doesn't make sense. Oh, Torian, that cocksucker blocked me. Yeah, that jackass, not Captain America, blocked me because I went in on him. So you might have to send me the screenshot.
Back in 2005, she launched the Back on Track program that was meant to reduce sentences for people with nonviolent and low-level drug trafficking crimes.
Correct. Didn't stop her, though, from still bringing people to jail. How'd that work, man? Black folks were still going to jail for low-level drug offenses.
This woman did not want Black people in jail.
You a damn lie. She literally said, I needed them in there because we need them to fight wildfires. She actually paid them more if they went outside to go fight wildfires. She paid them like $1.37 an hour, as opposed to them working in just the prison system for like, what was it, like 50 something cents. It's literally out there. You look like you probably just came on TikTok like around November 7th, 2020.
In fact, she wanted to reduce sentences and she wanted to dedicate her time into helping people get second chances.
Right. Like we had a second chance to get Oscar Grant's killers off the street and she said no. Because they already got their full pension and she let them walk. Huh. Oh, by the way, told his old lady, fuck you. Take this $1 million and get out my face. To him and his daughter. Well, her and the daughter, because he's no longer with us. Yeah.
So much so that at one point they were calling her a social worker instead of a prosecutor.
We will have Back on Track in California's penal code as a model of what we should be doing to be smart on crime.
And yet you can't run away from the charges of those who do not agree with you. They call it soft on crime. That you can't be a social worker as a prosecutor.
Funny thing. Yeah, they were talking about social work in San Francisco. They have literally been doing that. Patrick Tyler, but that's the point. That's the point. We're not saying it didn't work. We're saying the simple fact that she was still jailing people for low-level offenses. She literally kept them in jail longer than their sentence. She literally admitted to it after she got pressed. Correct. Yes. And this girl, rightfully so, got cooked for this. She had her supporters in there, but the overwhelming majority of people were in there cooking her. She literally threw someone from her office under the bus when she asked to reopen that case with Oscar Grant. Literally threw her under the bus. She said no, then said it wasn't enough evidence, and then conspicuously months later, the woman catches charges.
Crime, not put Black people in jail. Do your research and vote Kamala Harris.
Now we good. We vote on the couch. We good. How much? Well, listen, they're going to have to give him a good bag because TikTok ain't going to be around September 1st the way he's looking. So they're going to have to get that bag because let me tell you something. I've said this before. Most of these TikTokers can never go on Twitter with what they be talking about. Not now one of them. They go in there, they try to pull that. Bruh, they thought TikTok was bad. They ain't never. See, here's the thing with TikTok. I'll give TikTok this. They at least weed out the white supremacists. They come over here bruh. Them white supremacists make them cry, blood. They be sitting there with their pages. Only accounts that they follow can mention can comment until he sells it. This is nasty work. And make it worse. It's a young sister saying this. Like you're talking about, oh, do your research. Man, people have been doing research on this chick since 2017. San Francisco Chronicle outed her. Walking into that party on her arm, on Willie Brown's arm, while his wife was walking around. Newspaper publications have literally put out there that she runs a chaotic office. But you want us to vote for this woman, and you only gave us one issue. You gave us one issue. I want y'all to understand this. She gave us one issue. A voter going into the booth with one issue agendas should not vote. Because if they screw with you on that one issue, you don't get a redo. That's why all those young students who voted for Biden because he said he was going to cancel student loan debt, they look dumb right now. Because all he's doing is knocking off the legacy loans. He ain't touching theirs. Don't believe me? Next time you see somebody posting up, I got my student loans paid, ask them how long they had the loan. Guarantee it was over 15 years. At the minimum 10. I don't know, Rob Bush. I don't know if she is or she isn't. What I'm saying is, you walking into a booth with one issue, you're going to get your feelings hurt. And right, Kira, but that's the problem. They were one issue voters. You're going to lose. We don't care about, since she's the Democrat nominee now, ma'am, she got to talk about the economy. I ain't hear nothing. How's she going to stop BRICS? That's what I need to hear. How's she going to stop BRICS? How? How's she going to get that GDP up? How's she going to rectify the supply chain? LA's still in trouble. I saw that. You worried about incarceration. I'm not saying don't worry about that. Is that supposed to make us feel better because Trump said full immunity for them cops? She's a cop too. She's a lawyer. If she wins, she'll literally appoint someone that's her carbon copy as AG. She's not going to keep Merrick Garland. She's probably going to put some black woman there. Oh, God. Hold police accountable. How'd that work? Oh, man. Hold police accountable. Oh, man. Let's just tell this person before we get up out of here. I guess accountability is to get all your money. Must be nice. Oh yeah. Oh, Grandma, I've been watching this for years. Every person that I saw say, "Hey, I got my loans paid off." Outside of maybe 3 people, I just said salute and kept it moving. Everybody else, I asked them, "How long you had them loans?" 3 of them told me since the 90s. 2 of them said since 2010, and another one said they had just hit, I think, 11 years. No, 15 years. And they got to pay it off. I don't know if they'll vote all yes. I don't know that. I don't. It depends on how Congress looks. It depends. If he gets Republican Senate and he keeps the House the way it is, and he wins, yeah, I can see it. I could see him passing it, getting it passed. If it changes, and he wins, no. Because they're not going to piss their base off because they got to think about 26. You think she's gonna touch Trump? You see how Fani Willis's case has fallen apart. She's not touching Trump. She's going to need the Republicans to pass that biblical crime bill. She's not going to touch that man. You got to do what you got to do, brother. You got to hate on them. That's the only thing they'll learn. When you hate on them, then they get that they drop all type of N-word. The second you hate on them, they're like, "Oh, we all got to stand together." Huh? What? We back in the couch, fool. We back in the couch. That's who we backing. Yeah, we go tell him. He said, "Who we backing? We back in the couch." That's who we backing. They don't get it. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. I will see y'all tomorrow when we talk about Candace Owens and this Amber Rose. Jesus Christ, I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I do it for y'all because y'all need all the information. Yes, Patrick, correct. That's why I've always said they will change ideologies based on the issues. Oh, yeah, and watch Rob Bush come November 5th. They're gonna be black and blue. And it's gonna be beautiful. Anyway. Take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.
Wait around, yep. Smart, yeet, and get out.
Time's up. But did we have a good time here? Hello?
At the end of the day gotta end.
Get your money up, not your funny up. Big fucking move.
That's it.